everybody who showed up while I'm trying to res a book. There's hot chocolate and cookies on the table behind the orange kitty couch. And then find a nice comfy place to sit. So, most of you don't know me, but I've been friends with Miss Mindy for a very long time. And I know Pleasantville, and I thought it would be nice to do a little something for everybody who is around. And I love reading stories. So, I'm going to start tonight with a story called How Do You Get a Mouse to Smile? In honor of the kitties. Yes, don't eat it. So this is by Bonnie Grubman and Cornelius Van Wright. A riddle, a diddle, a riddle for Lyle. How do you get a mouse to smile? You could whistle a tune with a mouthful of gum and balance a spoon on the tip of your thumb. You think you can whistle and chew gum at the same time?
I don't know.
Or how about balancing a spoon on the tip of your thumb?
I don't know. I'm two. No.
I don't know if either of those things would make a mouse smile. Let's see what else they suggest. That's true, cats don't have thumbs. Unless they're polydactyls. You could make silly faces and look like a goon, and boogie and rock with a friendly baboon. I think that face might scare the mouse.
Sure.
I still don't think either of these things are going to get the mouse to smile. You could stand on your head and wrinkle your nose and say something funny while holding a pose. You could bark and quack and cluck and moo. These are some of the things you could try to do to get a mouse to smile. I sense that Jasmine is skeptical about these techniques. I think that cheese might be the way to go.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if Lyle actually figures this out.
Yeah?
A riddle, a diddle. Try again, Lyle. Those things won't get a mouse to smile. Then you could be really goofy and walk like a duck and put your toe in the faucet and say that it's stuck. Please don't any of you do that. Niels. You could stand on one elbow and wink your left eye and pull out a plum from Jack Horner's pie. Jack Horner, it's a nursery rhyme. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." And apparently Lyle has borrowed Jack Horner's pie. I've heard things, Niels. I've heard lots and lots of things. And I don't want it said that you got ideas from my story time. And I think that's just an important general safety tip. Don't stick fingers, toes, noses, anything up faucets. Yes, it would be a big adventure. You could pretend to be clumsy and slip on a peel, or trip on your foot and make it look real. You could roar like a lion and startle the cat. I heard a lot of you roaring today. No doubt in my mind, it would smile at that. There we go. Look at how startled that cat is. And you startled Jasmine too. Yeah, the cat was wearing a bib in that picture. He looked kind of ready to eat. You could make a rabbit hop out of your shoe. A riddle, a diddle. So sorry, Lyle. That still won't get a mouse to smile. Well then, you could steady a plate on the tip of your lip while you juggle 3 balls and do a backflip. Well, that would probably impress the mouse at least. You could hold on tight to a flying trapeze and make the mouse think that you're going to sneeze. I agree, the mouse looks way more scared than happy. My goodness. Excuse you. Bless you. Now, guys, if we're going to be silly and do bathroom things, I'm going to send you all out to go have a potty break. Give the mouse Lyndon? That might make him smile. You could put on an act and pretend to faint and tumble backwards into a can of paint.
Oh no! Yay!
I don't think that's a good idea either.
No.
No repainting anything. I heard that some kids got in trouble for repainting the gym in August before school started. You could slide upside down a fireman's pole and land head first in a goldfish bowl. This is again not something I suggest you guys try. Because look at the poor fish. She's all squished up against the side of the bowl. Plus, you know, breathing is a thing. You could twist like a pretzel and bellow and shout and huff and puff till your lungs tucker out. You could laugh till you cry and fall flat on the floor and howl till you're blue and can't take any more. There we go. Yeah, the mouse doesn't look like he's enjoying any of this, does he? I'm sorry, so sorry, my harried friend Lyle. There's only one way to get a mouse to smile. There's been a lot of suspense leading up to this moment. Just say cheese. Yay, you guys are smarter than Lyle, because it took him a whole book to figure it out. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that one. Well, the nice thing about Second Life cookies is they don't run out. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and there on a plate was a gingerbread boy, awaiting his fate. The children had baked him and dressed him with care, using currants for eyes and icing for hair. They knew that Saint Nick, with his overstuffed pack, would be sorely in need of a fine midnight snack. The Christmas tree sparkled, strands of lights glimmered, snowflakes and garlands all glittered and shimmered. The gingerbread boy, despite all this beauty, nervously pondered his Christmas Eve duty. Later that evening, when he'd be devoured, would he be brave or a crumbling coward? Uh-oh. Bursting into the room, is all this for us? 2 puppies came bounding and started a fuss. They leapt and they snapped and they played tug of war. They pounced and they pawed and they ripped and they tore. The gingerbread boy thought, "Oh, what can be done? These puppies are having the wrong kind of fun." He knew to save Christmas he'd need to take action. "I'll make myself into a doggy distraction." "Come, rascal, come, rowdy," he called them by name. "I'll show you a much better Christmas Eve game." "A biscuit," they barked, with howling dog joy, "and one that can talk. It's a gingerbread boy." And what he did next made those naughty pups stop. "Look at me," Cookie cried. "I can spin like a top." Whirled and he spun until he was dizzy, keeping exuberant puppies quite busy. Well, at least they're watching him and not making a mess anymore. Tails wagging, tongues drooling, the pups were entranced, while the gingerbread boy deliciously danced. Maybe. It would be a shame if he was eaten by the puppies. But the gingerbread boy just spun round and round until those young puppies at last settled down. Somebody's coming in the library, too. A jingling of Christmas bells came from outside. Who's coming? It's Santa, the pups yipped. Let's go and hide. Would Santa Claus start with his legs or his head? Would he nibble his arms or his buttons instead? I don't know, when you guys eat cookies or gummy bears, do you start with the head or do you start with the feet first? Santa said, "On my radar, there was trouble reported. Can you lend me a hand getting all of this sorted?" See, he's watching everywhere. He saw those naughty puppies. The gingerbread boy helped jolly Saint Nick. With morning approaching, they had to be quick. When the work was all done, Cookie climbed on the dish. He looked to the stars and made one Christmas wish. Then he heard Santa say... Yes, that is something Santa says.
Don't eat me.
Do you think he's gonna... That's right. Don't eat me. Do you think he's gonna eat the cookie? Santa said, "We make a great team. Come hop in my sleigh. There are more homes to visit before Christmas Day. And I need you for duty up at the North Pole." Toy soldiers saluted and gave a drum roll. Christmas morning, the children found gifts and a note. In festive green ink, Santa Claus wrote, "I've searched the world over and found at this stop the perfect night watchman to mind my toy shop. And as for those pups that created a mess, I've left something special for them. Can you guess?" What do you think Santa left for the puppies? Cool. A bone? That's a good idea, Kiki. A cage? The first time I read this book, I thought that maybe Santa left them a crate. I hope not. Let's see what Santa left for those naughty puppies. I know, right, Peyton? It would be awesome if Santa came and cleaned my house. I don't need any other presents. And Santa left the puppies a gift certificate, good to the Bone Puppy Obedience School. So he's going to send the puppies to school so they can learn how to behave. Yes, Santa gives Lyndon two. And that's the end of that story.
Yay!
Now I have one more story I want to read to you guys. It's not really a Christmas story, but it's a story about snow, and the first time I read it I thought it was really funny. So this is called Rabbit Snow Dance, as told by James and Joseph Bruchak. I think that's how you say it, and it's illustrated by Jeff Newman. Long ago, they say, Rabbit did not look the way rabbits do today. Back then, Rabbit had a very long, beautiful tail. But even though his tail was long, his patience was short. When Rabbit wanted something, he would chant, "I want it! I want it! I want it right now!" I don't think I know anybody else who might act that way sometimes. One day, Rabbit was wishing it would snow. Why? With feet so big that they were like snowshoes, Rabbit could hop right on top of the snow and reach much higher into the trees for tasty leaves and buds. The only problem was that it was summertime, and as everyone knows, it is not supposed to snow in the summer. Rabbit, though, was impatient. "I want snow," he said. "I want it! I want it! I want it right now!" Rabbit knew a special song to make it snow. In the winter, he would sing that song and dance in a circle playing his drum, and it would snow every time. He had never tried it in the summer, because it was not the right season for the snow song. But Rabbit did not want to wait. He ran through the forest to get his drum, chanting, "I will make it snow! Azina kapo! I will make it snow! Azi canapo!" Azi canapo. That word means it will snow foot wrappers, great big flakes of snow. So, when the other animals heard Rabbit singing, some of them got worried. Chipmunk and Squirrel tried to stop him. "It is too soon for snow," they said. "We haven't finished gathering enough nuts for the winter." But Rabbit ran right past them and kept on chanting, "I will make it snow! Azi canapo! I will make it snow! Azi canapo!" Beaver and Turtle looked up from their pond as Rabbit ran by. "I haven't finished my dam," Beaver complained. "I am not ready to go to sleep for the winter," Turtle said. But Rabbit ran past them too, still chanting. Other animals heard Rabbit, but did not believe him. "That will never happen," Moose rumbled. "Making it snow in the summer is almost as hard as stopping the sun from coming up," Bear growled. Soon Rabbit reached his home. He took out his drum and began to sing his snow song as he danced in a circle. "Ee-oo, thump, thump, ee-oo, thump, thump, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo." Small flakes of snow began to fall from the sky. That made Rabbit happy. But there was not enough snow yet for him to reach the tender buds in the branch above him. "A little snow is good," Rabbit said. "More snow is better." "Ee-oo, thump, thump, ee-oo, thump, thump, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo." All over the forest, animals saw the snow falling. The ones with big white feet, like lynx and otter and grouse, were pleased. They liked the snow and enjoyed playing in it. They even sang along. "Ee-oo, thump, thump, ee-oo, thump, thump, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo." Other animals were not pleased. They were small, and the deep snow was now over their heads. Rabbit did not notice their troubles. He just kept on singing. "Ee-oo, thump, thump, ee-oo, thump, thump, yo-yo-yo, yo-yo-yo." Now the snow was so deep that it came up to the chests of the bigger animals. They all rushed for shelter. Soon Rabbit was able to reach those tender buds on the trees, but he was not satisfied. If a lot of snow is good, then a lot more snow will be better, he thought. So he kept on singing. All of the animals had left to find shelter, but Rabbit was too foolish to stop. He just kept on singing and dancing and playing his drum. When the snow had gotten so deep that it covered the tops of all but one of the tallest trees, Rabbit realized he was tired. He stopped singing. "I think I need to take a nap," he said. He hopped into the top of that one tall tree that still stuck out above the snow and fell asleep. Rabbit slept all night. Even when dawn came, he kept on sleeping. Now the summer sun began to shine. All of that snow began to melt. It melted down below the tops of the trees. It melted down below the middle of the trees. It melted down below the bushes. It melted down below the grass. Soon all of the snow was gone. The other animals were happy. They came out again and began to do all the things that animals do in the summer. Rabbit, though, was still asleep high, high up in the top of the tallest tree. Finally, near the end of the day, he woke up. "Time to hop around on all my snow," Rabbit said. He had not yet wiped the sleep from his eyes. He didn't see that all the snow was gone, so when he stepped from the top of the tree, he got a big surprise. Ah! Rabbit fell, and as he fell, that long tail of his caught on one branch after another. Each time, a little bit was pulled off. Finally, kaboom! Rabbit hit the ground. His tail felt funny. He turned back to check on it and saw that almost all of that long tail was gone. He looked up. Pieces of his tail were stuck on the tips of the tree branches. Ever since then, at the time of year when the snow goes away, you can see those little furry pieces of Rabbit's tail stuck on certain trees. Some call them pussy willows, but those who know about Rabbit's snow dance know what they really are. To this day, Rabbit has a short tail, and even though he still loves the snow, he has learned to be more patient. He no longer sings his snow song in the summertime. However, during the colder months, if you keep an open ear towards the forest, you may just hear a small voice singing this song. Ee-oo thump thump, ee-oo thump thump, yo yo yo, yo yo yo. Well, he is white, so maybe he was a snowshoe hare, because they also have very big feet, bigger than average rabbit's feet, to help them walk over the snow. So when you hear that song, you'd better head for home, because soon it will begin to snow. The end. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody.
Girly goon.
You're
That's right.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Sleep-In Day if you're not celebrating anything.
Happy Easter.
I think you need to save that one,
Silly,
Niels.
silly.